This book changed and transformed the life of the Arabs before Islam. The Arabs before Islam, they were a dead nation, neglected. No one knows anything about them, fighting one another before Islam. They would fight one another for silly reasons. Some of the battles that happened between the Arabs before Islam lasted for years. And if you ask and you want to know the reason, it is very silly. One of the famous battles is Dahis and Al-Ghabra. Dahis and Al-Ghabra. You know what Dahis and Al-Ghabra? Names of two horses. Two horses. They were in the race, and one horse won the race. And one horse belongs to the Bian, and the other horse belongs to Abs, two tribes. And the war started. And hundreds of people were killed. Another famous battle is the Battle of Al-Basus. What is Al-Basus? It's a she-camel. Again. So that was the situation of the Arabs. They were alcoholic before Islam, most of them. Eating the dead animals. Worshipping idols. Burying their daughters alive. Drinking blood. All these ills they had before Islam. And this book changed their life. They were barbaric tribes. They became the most civilized people on earth. And all of you know that when the Prophet ﷺ, he sent his ambassador to the king of Persia, Kisra or Khosrow. You know what the king of Persia said? Oh, what brought you? Why did you come? You want wheat? You want flour? You want date? Because that's what normally you Arabs come for. But this time the ambassador said, no, Rustam. He's talking to the commander. No, Rustam. نحن قوم ابتعثنا الله لنخرج العباد من عبادة العباد إلى عبادة رب العباد ومن ضيق الدنيا إلى سعة الآخرة ومن جور الأديان إلى عدل الإسلام. Rib'i said, Ibn Amr, he said, Rustam, what you are saying, yes, that was before. We used to be like that. But today, we are not the same people whom you knew before. We are people are raised, born again, okay? We are raised by Allah to bring out the people from worshipping one another to the worship of the creator of man, creator of the heavens and the earth. And from the narrowness of this mundane and worldly life to the vastness of the hereafter. And from the tyranny and the oppression of man-made religions to the justice of Islam. These beautiful words came out from the mouth of Rib'i because he was another person, completely different. Islam changed him. So the topic, O Ummah of the Qur'an. This Qur'an changed the Arabs, and they got rid of all these ills, and they softened. The Prophet ﷺ, the same Arabs before the Prophet ﷺ, before Islam, they were alcoholic, eating the dead animals, burying their daughters alive. The same Arabs, they are saying the Prophet ﷺ gave us a nice maw'idah, exhortation, a speech, a moving speech, that our hearts were leaping, jumping out from their place. And our eyes started shedding tears. So we felt that the Prophet ﷺ is telling us goodbye. You see how softened their hearts became? What softened their heart? What softened the hard hearts of the companions. This book.